Hello, I'm Lauren Desher. Today I'm here with Joseph Lin, the General Manager of VIVERSE, reporting from SIGGRAPH 2024 in Denver, Colorado. We are here at HTC Vive and we're going to be talking about two different new technologies that they have. First being the Polygon Streaming tech, and the second being Nvidia's audio-to-face generative AI integrated into their VIVERSE spatial collaboration platform. More on these. Polygon Streaming technology is a platform and product that lets people collaborate on high poly 3D assets across large distances and on low powered hardware. It works on whatever platform they choose, including VR headsets, web browsers, tablets, and even smartphones, while still maintaining highly detailed visuals at low latency. The other technology we're going to be talking about today, like I said, is Nvidia's audio-to-face generative AI integrated into their VIVERSE spatial collaboration platform, and for more authentic interactions in the Metaverse. This application has been implemented in the games industry, for example, for animating characters with generative AI, and you'll be able to experience this in our latest Vive XR Elite headset. Now we're going to hop right into the interview at SIGGRAPH. Stay tuned.
So, who is your targeted customer? Who are you selling this to?
Yeah, we actually have the two segments. We have the VIVERSE targeting for consumer. We have VIVERSE for business. We'll be targeting for the business users. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's all under VIVERSE branding, but yeah, there's two different segments.
Sorry, just to repeat that, you have businesses that you're selling to and consumers?
Yeah, the consumer. So we have the we have two segments, like the focus. The one focus on the consumer segment, one focus on the business segment. So there are two different brands. The one's called VIVERSE, it's mainly for consumer. VIVERSE for business will be serving for the business use cases as well.
Okay. And can you give me an example of what a business would do with this program?
Each one? I mean, like for consumer and for business?
Yes,
okay.
Just one of both, that would be great.
Okay, so in the VIVERSE business, we do like work with the like different segments, such as like AEC. And there's the partners, they focus on the manufacturing or the transportation. They looking for the remote collaboration, the integration, yeah. And this thing. Also, we have the partners, they focusing on the education, and they would like to have the remote education be much more immersive, not just the 2D but more interactive way. So this is the business use cases. Yeah, for the consumer. For consumer sides, we do have like the partners like running entertainment, such as like the concert, or even like a fans club, the gathering, or the live streaming. Yeah, there's different use cases.
And what's the name of this product again? What's the name of this system?
VIVERSE.
VIVERSE.
Right, customer is VIVERSE.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So there's VIVERSE, and then there's
VIVERSE for business.
Okay, and then there's the generative AI lip sync that you were mentioning.
Yeah,
and that's a different product, right?
Yeah, it would be like we won't call it the product, more like the component. Yeah, to power up, to elevate the experiences and the features as well. Yeah, such as like we have the technology to convert a single photo becomes to an avatar. Yeah, so just by using the one head photo, then you can get a whole like avatars as you. Yeah, and just like this time and today we have partnerships with Nvidia. We're able to upgrade the experiences to the next level. Not just look like you, but the talks, the expression will be like as authentic as possible, like in nature.
Okay. And what would be a reason that you would want to use that? Is that something that you would record and put out to the world later, or is this so you can have like a conversation with someone that you're working and collaborating with?
Oh, that's a good question. Like in the Forbes, the research, It shows like 50% of the remote workers, they will feel like be isolated or feel alone somehow. Yeah, so we actually a few years ago we have a technology called Vive facial tracker. By putting on the Vive facial trackers, be able to capture your facial expression and translate into your avatar, and then really like mitigate the gaps. The people feel really talking to a real person, even in the virtual environments. Okay, but what if the people doesn't have the headsets or doesn't have these equipments, but they still alone? They want to have the same experiences as that wear the headsets. So the AI could help. AI could be a good co-pilot to mitigate the gap. So we realized, okay, especially this time, like the AI technologies from Omniverse, the S to face, the AI technology really can manipulate your facial experiences by the voices and the tone you're talking. Yeah. So they can really achieve the same goal, but without like have the full equipment you have. It could be fulfill the cross-platform requirements. So regardless you jumping like a virtual like a collaboration environments by the phone, by the headset, or even by the desktops, they can like achieve the same quality of the interaction.
So Viveverse can be on any kind of platform. You could use it in a headset, or you can use it on your phone. You need internet, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. 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 What have you found that most people are using it on right now?
I would say it depends on to B and to C. If it's to business use cases, the training is always the majority. Like I would say the people, because they found out it's much more efficient, it's much more like practical. Such as we have the partners from Bell Helicopter and from The Rock. They leverage the XR technologies to design the new helicopter, new hotel. It's more like efficient and more immersive. Yeah. So this is the to B and to C. We realize that people likes to hang out and likes to in the more immersive way. So they come in even if they follow a celebrity to join the event, a concert, or they just hang out in general. They want more immersive, not just rendering. Like a general chats, they want to talk. So they want to get really like social interaction, but in virtual way.
And what is the process of actually joining Viveverse? Like, is it as simple as I send you a link and then you click the link and you can join?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's very little barriers to entry. Do you need
also have like a guest login model. So if you just don't know, you're unsure, you just click a link, you join as a guest, you just walk around. I think that's the way in lower the entry barrier. So also the way we trying to lower entry barriers, not let people think, okay, it's only available for the VR headsets only. This is the reasons we make it be compatible with different headset, different touch points, even the smartphone. So we also like introduce and also cooperate with the WebXR, the technology solution. So make sure it's browser friendly as well. So even you just have a browser, whenever you have the internet and browser, you can get in to the Viveverse.
Okay. Amazing. Well, that sounds incredible. What ways are you guys kind of advertising and getting this out to people right now?
Can you say that again?
Like, how do you find that most people are finding you?
Right now, it's much more by event driven. Right now, I mean, to consumer side, it's more like event driven,
Right.
and to the business side, yeah, for sure, it's business demands. So we realized in order to get people together, yeah, for sure, you have the social connection, you are a community, you hang out, you are coming and to have your group chats. But most effective way is still by the event. So far, you have, regardless of celebrity or concert or just the the lecture, the speech, they will always work. Like we can get 1,000 or even 10,000 people coming together, just for the program.
Okay. So it's all across the industries. You've hosted concerts. Teachers could use it for like educational purposes in their classroom.
Yeah,
Are these?
And we also realized we just like watching how these people doing and very fun. There's interesting things like a teacher teaching kids to create their own like virtual worlds, and the kids has lots of fun, and the kids willing to share these worlds to their friends, their connections. Yeah. And
can people join through different? So like if one person's on a VR headset, can another person join on a phone?
yeah, they could.
How many people can you fit in one space? You said like 10,000.
I would say right now the per space, the physical limitation per space is 100 together.
Okay.
That's
a lot.
But they can like spread out. I mean, they can scale out to like 10,000, 100,000. It doesn't matter. But it's just not 100%. Not everybody together. Yeah, in the same room. It looks the same, but it's being break out into different rooms.
And are these hyper real avatars? Can you customize your avatar, or how do I see? Like, if we all got into one space together, how would I see you guys?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we actually offer two types of avatars. One is we call it realistic. Another one we call the cartoonish, and also we support the general format called VRM. So the avatar VRM, as long as you follow the spec, you can import your avatar to Viveverse. So the way we expect the Viveverse to be much more diverse. It shouldn't just one like style. You can decide your style. We offer you the spaces menu for you to show off yourself.
Yeah, so one of the big points about it is the cross-platform interoperability. So like web browser, tablet, phone, right? The most immersive is going to be an XR headset, but essentially the idea is multiple people can join. Doesn't matter what endpoint you have. You can all inhabit the same space together and collaborate in that space, or play together in that space, depending on the enterprise or consumer version.
And the worlds that are in there, would you guys consider this a metaverse?
Let's say essentially it is essentially yeah. But it's actually going beyond just metaverse. Because we want it's much more open and it's much more like physical interactions.
Right.
It's not just the virtual. So that's why we have the augmented reality features available as well. So we want to make sure that people have the chance to like incorporate with the physical environment here. So the virtual is definitely an option, and the augmented reality will be advanced. And also the cross-play.
And all of the worlds that you see inside of Viveverse, are these created by your company, or are these user-generated? Can anybody create a world and push it up to Viveverse?
Yeah, we have like both options. For sure, we are own like a creator, our own designer. They will generate something professional, like as a reference. So for sure, there's a creator, like you can have students, the teacher teaching the students to create words, and they could the interesting things like we even heard that one school assigned it's a homework to the student to create words.
Really?
Yeah, in Hong Kong.
And would that be done in like Unity and Unreal, or?
No, just purely WebXR.
Okay.
100% just web. So kids doesn't have to pay any license fee to Unity or Unreal. They just
That's nice.
get on the web and they just can just turn on the browser. They can do homework.
Okay. So is there like presets, like if I wanted to bring a table into someplace, would I have to go onto like Sketchfab and grab a 3D model and then bring it on there, or is there a bunch of like assets that you can pull from and just create your own world within Viveverse?
We actually have partnerships with Sketchfab already, so you can just whatever you want to type in the keywords you can pull
That's
in
handy.
directly. Yeah, it's just like a direct access. You don't have to search, download, import. No need. You just can one stop to finish the thing.
Okay. How long have you guys been working on this?
The Viveverse or Polygon Streaming?
Yeah. Viveverse, how long have you been working on it?
Viveverse about like 2.5 years.
Okay. And what are some of your goals within the next year?
I would say it's just kind of like to achieve our missions to make sure this the entire environment is much more open and interoperable. So we don't want to just be siloed. So the more the world of the solution is more interoperable. We can really get people more connected and more commit to these experiences. We don't want people to do the things only they have to limit the access platform by platform. So we hope also our goal to connect the different experiences all together.
Yeah. So do you think you're more focused on the business side of things rather than consumer?
I would say business side also, it really depends. The business side, sometimes they care about the privacy, they care about the security. So business side maybe not as open as they want. But the consumer side, for sure, definitely, they will expect there's less work garden. There should be much more openness, and consumers should have their rights, their own. The decision to decide what they want, or it should not be managed by platform to control their privacy or even their own access. So that's why we go with the VRM, the formats. We make sure all the components, the function feature must be interoperable. And as long as you follow the standard. But if you don't follow the standard, you cannot go anywhere because it will be repository of things.
Right.
And that's a wrap. This is actually my first podcast ever. All of this has been inspired by This Week in XR, which is a podcast that I produce for over 2 years now. And yeah, again, this is a wrap from my interview with Joseph Lin, who is the general manager at VIVERSE, SIGGRAPH 2024 in Denver, Colorado. This actually, like I said, is the first interview I've ever done, and I really appreciate you guys all listening till the end. There's going to be more to come, more pictures, more information on my Medium blog about this interview and VIVERSE as a whole. So thanks for listening, and there will be more to come. Bye.